People are telling me, 25 male, that my girlfriend, 25 female, cheated on me. So last month, my girlfriend of 2 years got asked to go on a cheap vacation with a group of people she kind of knows. She's friends with 2 people in the group and they were going to get a discount if they had 10 people to go on the trip. It was a 10 for 8 discount and basically 2 people would go on the trip for free, but their friend group had only 9 people. So they asked my girlfriend. She didn't want to go, but her friend pressured her, saying that she's never left the country before and it would be fun. She caved and went on the trip and she hated it. Like, she would call me to do nothing but complain about the activities and the group, which I understood because the planned trip was all the stuff my girlfriend hates. Scuba diving, she's afraid of the ocean. Hiking for a day and a half, she doesn't like camping. Going to parties, she has sensory issues. Being promiscuous on the beach, which is what she called the day she spent watching the other 9 girls flirt with everything that moved, and other stuff. She's introverted and I can count on my hands the number of times she leaves the house in a week, including taking out the trash or going grocery shopping. She's work from home as well, so she doesn't have to go to the office. She came back about 2 weeks ago and the day before yesterday I got a text from my sister, 26 female, saying that we needed to talk. I met her yesterday and she told me that my girlfriend cheated on me on the trip. Apparently, one of the girls felt guilty and told my sister, who's friends with her. According to this girl, my girlfriend went clubbing with them, had 10 shots, got drunk, kissed a guy, went to the bathroom with him, did a line of coke off his genitals, and then proceeded to have sex with at least a dozen different men. And guess what? My sister apparently got video evidence of this. She showed me a crappy video in 360p of a girl with the same hair colour and build as my girlfriend, riding some black dude while blowing and jacking off 3 others, and saying that they were so much better than her boyfriend. It was like watching some weird adult film, and I was mystified. The quality of the video was so horrible that for all I knew, it could be Lana Rhoades in it, and none of the actions of that night described my girlfriend. 1. The clubbing. She hates the sensory overload from the loud music and flashing lights. She would never go to a nightclub. 2. 10 shots. My girlfriend is a lightweight that can barely function after 3 cocktails. If she had 10 shots, she'd probably be dead. Not to mention that she hates the taste of alcohol and only drinks fruity cocktails. 3. Coke. So apparently my girlfriend got blackout drunk and also decided to do hard drugs. That makes no sense to me. 4. Sex with a dozen men. She's still a little nervous when having vanilla sex with me. So unless the liquid courage and coke did a 180 to her personality, she would never agree to a gangbang. And this apparently took place on their last night there. Wouldn't she have a horrible hangover, not to mention whatever the equivalent of a hangover for coke? When I picked her up from the airport, she was so fresh and happy to see me. In contrast, all the other girls looked like zombies. There were more holes in this story than Swiss cheese, but my sister was so insistent that I just told her I'd talk to my girlfriend to get her to leave me alone. I went home and said that people said you cheated on me, and I'm confused why. And she was just as confused. She said none of that ever happened and she spent the last night there in her room on her laptop. She wanted to get a good night's sleep before the flight, since she finds it hard to sleep on aeroplanes. And one other important factor is that she was cheated on in her previous relationship, and she told me a long time ago that she would break up with me instead of cheating because no one deserves to go through something like that. I believe my girlfriend, but it's my sister who's telling me this. Someone I'm incredibly close to and trust. If her friend came to me with this story, I likely would have laughed in her face. And honestly, it took everything in me to not laugh at my sister, because the story she gave me reads like a crappy adult film plot. But my sister wouldn't lie to me, so now I'm conflicted. And now she's gone and told a bunch of our mutual friends, who are also telling me that the proof all points to her cheating on me. The proof is so full of holes that no one would ever believe it, but the person telling me this is one of the most important people in my life. But another person incredibly important to me is telling me that the story isn't true. What the heck do I do? Edit, she lied to me. She didn't spend the last night reading AO3. She binge watched The Mandalorian, even though we were supposed to watch it together. And also a bunch of random cooking YouTube videos. I had stern words with her, and I'm rethinking this relationship after her shady behaviour. Because I can't be with someone who's so heartless and inconsiderate about my feelings. Her deceit has hurt me so much that I'm actually considering breaking up. It's a joke, lol. I hugged her and we ate dinner, and now we're trying to figure out why someone would try to destroy our relationship. Also, I want to find out if my sister is just gullible or if her actions were malicious. So I completely agree with OP. Watching a TV series that you were going to watch together as a couple is complete betrayal. But no, being serious, the whole story sounds completely made up to me. If this woman is quite introverted and doesn't like clubbing and things like that, yeah, she may have been peer pressured into going, but the fact is, having sex with one person while also doing things to other people all at the same time, that just sounds too far-fetched for the majority of people, even when they're drunk. I know that having alcohol, especially if you're more of an introverted person, can bring out and make you more confident and, you know, change your personality slightly. But people don't go from being nervous for having sex with their boyfriend to going out and having a gangbang with multiple people. It just doesn't really make sense. Update. Yeah, I straight up forgot to update you guys, but it's quite an interesting turn of events, and also kind of sad. Also, I showed my girlfriend the last post and she's helping me write this one. So after I checked my girlfriend's internet history, found out she betrayed me by watching The Mandalorian and ate dinner. We went to sleep. The next day, she was beyond angry. Like, I've never seen her this angry before. She was almost crying in anger because of what they did. The reason why the other girls were trying to frame her was because out of the 9 girls, 4 were in committed relationships, her one friend was in an open relationship, and her other friend and 3 other girls were single. And based on my last post, you can probably guess that all 4 of them cheated on their boyfriends/husbands. And they tried to get my girlfriend to cheat as well, but she wouldn't do it. And because my girlfriend hates cheating, she threatened to tell their partners when they got back if they didn't do it themselves. She gave them a month before she'd do it herself. To protect themselves, they decided to discredit her so that no one would ever believe her. The 3 single girls went and found someone who looked similar to my girlfriend and shot the video. I think the bad quality of the video is because my sister has an Android, and some people were saying that sending videos from iPhone to Android drops quality. I don't know about that, but I met with my sister and asked if she could take me to the girl who sent it to her so that I could see a better quality video. We went to meet the girl. I acted kind of mad at my girlfriend and told her that I wanted to see how much of a cheating whore she was, and the girl was literally failing to hide how displeased she was. She was trying really hard not to smile. The video on her phone was in 4K and showed every little detail. After watching the video, I can 100% confirm it is not my girlfriend. The girl in the video looks eerily similar to my girlfriend, and I can understand why my sister thought the evidence was damning. But there are a couple of physical features that are pretty distinct on my girlfriend, and the girl in the video doesn't have them. However, they're hidden in intimate places, so I only know of them since I've seen my girlfriend naked. The girl in the video is missing a few scars and a mole, not to mention that her hair is a slightly different shade. My sister is just a protective idiot who went too far, and I don't think that what she did was malicious, since she did apologise to me and my girlfriend and said she would try to fix what she did. She said after she heard what her now ex-friend said, she was red, and when I didn't believe her, she wanted to take things into her own hands. Then my sister went and told everyone that those 4 girls cheated, so I don't think she's capable of keeping things to herself. At least she actually told people the truth this time. 3 of the 4 are now single or in the middle of divorce proceedings, with the last one somehow managing to keep her husband. The group has been bashing my girlfriend and sister on social media for ruining their lives, even though they ruined their own lives. And it's kind of entertaining to see them rage. Unfortunately, my girlfriend lost her 2 friends after telling the truth about the other 4 girls cheating. They didn't like that she interfered in other people's relationships and said that they don't want to be with someone who might turn on them if they do something she doesn't approve of. She's been pretty depressed about losing her friends because she doesn't have any more. So I've been trying to cheer her up. She likes it when I read to her, so I've been doing that, and we're watching The Mandalorian, even though she spoils every single episode. Yeah, so as I predicted, the story was complete BS, which you could just see straight through it. Most normal people wouldn't do what they were accusing this girl of. And regarding his sister, I don't think that was malicious. I just think that was being a normal sibling. If I had found out that someone had cheated on one of my siblings, damn right I'm going to tell them. So I think that's just a standard sibling reaction. But I'm also glad to hear that the other halves of the girls that cheated left them. I'm not sure how that one friend managed to keep her husband around, but as we know from previous stories, it really affects the other person who was cheated on, and they may be together now, but who knows where it will be in the next few months to a year. But let me know what you think about today's story, and if you did like it, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I like to post all different types of cheating stories and family drama, anything which is a little bit juicy. So hopefully I will see you all very soon.